Hey YouTube, how you doing out there? Uh, yeah, so I'm gonna try to talk louder than usual, because I got the AC blowing in the background. Um, so basically, I actually knew about this a while ago. Um, I just didn't cover it because I was kind of busy. I'm still am a little busy with finals coming up and things of that nature. So I figured, let me try to get out a couple videos while I can. So now, what's this video about? Well, this is there are moments on here where I talk about video games. So this is kind of a video game segment. And if you've read the thumbnail, then you probably know this is about the new fighting game that just came out recently, Dead or Alive 6. Came out like a month ago, so it's been out for a little while, about a full month. I think it dropped the beginning of March. So it's, like I said, it's been out for a while. Um, Now, I've actually gotten into countless heated debates and arguments with people on YouTube and the Dead or Alive community. I know that was probably a big mistake in the first place, but so basically, what happened, as you guys probably already know by now, is they're selling a Dead or Alive 6 season pass for $92.99. That's right, a $93 season pass for a video game. And this season pass does not include the game. You still have to buy the game separate. So basically, if you want this DLC and you want the video game too, you basically have to pay. You have to pay $153 in total. And I know people were like, well, you can buy the costumes individually and things like that too. And even I think that's a ripoff to charge somebody individually $4 a piece for an outfit. Because, like, if we look at other fighting games like Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Guilty Gear, what's Dragon Ball Fighters, their DLC is nowhere near that much. I think the most expensive DLC is probably Injustice and Mortal Kombat. I think their DLC is like $50, but that's everything bundled together. That's if you want all the characters, you want all the costumes, you want all the fatalities, all the stages, everything. It's $50. It's the Ultimate Edition. So that's what I'm not understanding is why. I think I'm upset at two different entities here. I'm upset at the video game company for one, and I say that because it's a $92 season pass. Like this is clearly a video game company who's desperate for money. Like Techmo Koei, or Koei Techmo, however you want to say their names. They're starting to go down the EA path. They're really doing it. Like these are terrible money practices. Why would you pay $4 for a costume is beyond me. Like, that's so stupid. First of all, it's a ripoff. What does the costume do for your character? What does it do? So you can just sit there and stare at them and go like, hey, I paid $4 for this costume, or I paid $92 for these costumes. I think it's like two characters and then the rest are costumes, and that's the entire season pass. And then I read a board, and then I had somebody at my job read it who we talk video games also, and he read it too just to confirm it. Everything is not included in that season pack. So you pay $93, and you may not even get everything that's included in the season pack. The two characters, all the outfits, all that's not guaranteed. That's awful. And then I was watching the Angry Joe show. Shout out to Angry Joe. I'm actually glad he covered this too, because I kept searching the internet. I kept searching the depths of YouTube to try to find out which reviewer actually covered this, because I feel like this needs to be addressed. Not just me, not just by Angry Joe, not just by, I think it was another guy that I watched who covered it too. That's how I found out about another ridiculous thing that I'm about to get into later on in this video. But I feel like the gaming community has to do something about this. Again, we got to speak with our wallets. I actually ran into people who said they don't see the problem with this, and I'm like, yeah, it's overpriced DLC. I don't even think I've ever played a video game where the DLC was that highly priced. $92 for it, or $93 for a season pass. That's damn near $100 for a season pass. You're almost paying $100 just for you're not getting the game. The game is not involved in it. You're just getting DLC. I just played Borderlands 2 a while back, and the DLC is not even nowhere near that. Like, if you get all their DLC combined, it's probably like $20. $20. That's it, and you get everything. And their DLC is way more worth it than Dead or Alive. You know, that's not even fair. Let me do another fighting game to put you up on it. Again, let's go back to Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, you get, for $50, check this out, for $50, you get 8 more characters, you get all their outfits, you get bonus levels, you unlock stage fatalities for those levels, you get a whole bunch of things for the nice little price of $50. $50. Like, why would you overprice the DLC way more than the game, first of all? Like, the Dead or Alive 6 DLC is not even worth it. It's a bunch of outfits and 2 characters. That's all you get. And then, like, I saw the later DLC. So the latter DLC is going to knock it up to $386. So, and that's not even... And Dead or Alive just came out a month ago. So guess what, Dead or Alive players? You're going to be getting some more DLC. And that only covers you for the season. That $92 only covers you for the season. That's not even gonna count the other overpriced, bloated outfits that they're gonna charge you for. So I mean, why are we okay with this? Like, and that's what I'm saying. I blame 2 entities. I said them as one, and then the gamers is the other one, the consumers. We have to really start voting with our dollars, because this is a terrible practice. $386 for DLC. $386. That's what they're charging you. They're charging you $386 for some DLC. And they're not bundling it. They're not giving you any deals on it. It's $386. They're charging you for each and every individual outfit. And each character that comes with it. I can understand you charging for each character, but why don't you bundle the outfits? Because this is a greedy corporation and they want money. I know Techmo Koei's hurting for money right now, so they're trying everything that they can to milk this thing for wherever it's worth. They're going like, you know what, for each outfit we're going to charge $4, which that's ridiculous. You got to think. So a lot of people who are like, well, you could break up the outfits individually. You can buy the ones you want and the ones you don't want. And that's completely fine. I get what you're saying there, but then in the same token, imagine if you buy, if you want like, let's say you want 5 outfits. You basically just paid $20 for just 5 outfits. And that doesn't even cover an eighth. It doesn't even cover an eighth of the DLC that they have on this game. You just spent, just for 5 outfits, you spent way more than what a lot of other games charge for downloadable content. And you only bought 5 outfits. Think about that. You know, like, it makes absolutely no sense. Which segues into when I was watching this one YouTube video, and I thought he was joking. I thought he was joking when he said Dead or Alive 5, I believe it was. Dead or Alive Core Fighters, which I think is cool. You can download the game and play it for free. I actually did it on my PS3, and when I kind of looked it over, I was like, okay, you get to buy all the outfits. It was kind of like Killer Instinct. So basically, you buy all the characters and things of that nature. I looked at the price and my jaw like dropped, like really badly. The DLC on Dead or Alive 5, for those who don't know, is $1,289.79. Yeah, I'm gonna say that number again just in case you don't believe me. This is not purchasing the game. This is the DLC. The DLC altogether is $1,289.79 for downloadable content for a video game. And if you tackle in the price of the game, well, Dead or Alive 5 is probably cheap by now, but still, that DLC is ridiculous. That's a car payment. That's a down payment on a car. That's a down payment on a house. Like, seriously, you can do so much with that much money. You can play way better video games. There's a chunk of a lot better video games than this, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Dead or Alive 5 and Dead or Alive 6, Dead or Alive 5 didn't really impress me that much. And then I saw trailers for 6, and I actually saw somebody play through the story mode, and that story mode was a mess. That story mode was terrible. They got to go back and work on that. But yeah, man, I don't. So, I mean, like, really, are we gonna sit up here and just let this happen? Like, just look at like, oh, well, it's not that bad if you think about it, because each and every individual thing is cheap if you think about it. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not cheap. Like, they do the math for you right there. How is this stuff cheap? It's not cheap. It's not. I'm sorry. You cannot convince me. No Dead or Alive horny nerd out there is going to convince me that this is reasonable, because it's not. Any logical person with an ounce of sense in their brain could look at this and go like, oh, this is a ripoff. It is. It's a ripoff. Like, there's no arguing it. Like, when you actually look at it, and then you look at all the content and the lack thereof, and even if the content was good, I would still question the price. Like, this is still kind of expensive, because there's not very many companies out there who's charging that much for DLC. But this company is. They got EA beat. I don't know how. I understand, like, EA has ripped off people. Yes, EA is a ripoff too, but this takes the cake, man. Like, this something has to be addressed here. Something. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. When I saw it, I didn't get it. Like, I just bought characters for, like, Dragon Ball Fighters, and that was like those were reasonable prices for those characters. I think it's only like $4 or $5 a character. And they've released a few characters, and it still doesn't come close to what Dead or Alive. It comes nowhere near close to what Dead or Alive is charging for DLC. $386. You can buy a new game system with $386. You can buy that in a video game for $386. You can hold that money. You know what you can do with that? You can hold that money off and buy the next gen systems if you wanted to. Like, that is expensive. That is very expensive, people. I really hope nobody bought this stuff, because you got suckered out of your money. Like, this is what the company wanted. They figured, well, if we just throw it out there, you know, people will still pay for it anyway, because it's Dead or Alive and people love Dead or Alive. No, don't give them that. Do not give the video game companies that incentive. Again, vote with your dollars, man. Like, if, like, Dead or Alive is not Dead or Alive is not worth $1,200. It's not worth. It's not even. It's not. Well, I'm saying that backwards. It's not worth 380. It's not worth $93. First of all, it's not worth $386. It's not worth $1,289. It's not worth, like, I don't know what game is worth that much. That's expensive, and except if it's like a rare out of print game, I'll give you that. I'll go like, okay, well, those are out of print and they don't make those anymore, because I collect rare games too. I have some rare games in my closet that aren't being made anymore, that are worth some money. But don't tell me, like, don't sit here and tell me that. And again, like, this is the argument I got into with people on YouTube. You know, don't sit up here and try to tell me that if you look at it a certain way, or you look at it how they're selling it, it's worth it's not worth as much as you think it is. It is. Like, I'm like, and I told you, it was like, why don't you go back and you look at the part where they added it all up for you and put it right there. It's expensive. It's worthless for what they give you. That's not worth that much money. I'm sorry. All they're giving you is they're giving you a couple characters and a ton of outfits. That's it. A ton of characters and some outfits. I don't know, man. This is terrible. This makes. I mean, this I wanted to say F word so bad. This type of deception makes EA look like a saint. Like, and I'm being real with you, because again, I don't know any game that EA has charged this much. Like, this is shameful. They do not care too. They just throw it out there like, oh yeah, go ahead and pay $92 for a season pass. You barely get everything in it. Where you're not guaranteed to get everything in it. And then, like, when they release another season pass, you got to pay for that one too. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously, like, grow some sense. Get some sense in your heads. People who are buying this stuff, stop doing it. That's all I got for this one, man. So I know I kind of ran it towards the end. I've been rambling. So I forgot to tell you on the last video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. More content is going to be coming. I promise you that. More of my craziness. So again, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to embed that into your minds, and I will see y'all in the next video.